Alrighty, howdy y'all. My name's Christian Yetke, and I'd like to present to you a huge problem we have in today's world. We have quite a few, of course, but one of them, maybe the biggest problem that we're dealing with in today's world, is men or the lack thereof. We have so many problems in this world, and they stem, I believe, from men and at least who we used to be when we could actually call ourselves men. Now, when we call ourselves men, we're just like, it's a male dude. We're just male. We're a dude. That's it. There's nothing specific about us anymore. We used to be. We used to be something so very amazing once upon a time ago, whenever we were actually men and we did great things. And now we have very much lost that. And with us losing who we are, women have lost who they are, and they have fallen. We have fallen. Society has fallen. So I like to present a, a solution to this problem, or at least some good steps of getting us back in the right direction. So for the past 2 years, I've been working on this course that I'm about to start going over. It's 10 weeks long. So I have all these different ideas and thoughts and theories and all this crazy information that just fills my mind at all days. And so I wanted to bring it to you guys. I've been wanting to bring it out 6 months ago. I brought out a little bit of it a year ago, and I've been just keep building up. And I'm like, all right, there's some stuff here. There's a lot of good information that, that guys need to see, that the young men who aspire to be something so great, they want to be. And we all want to be that. I absolutely believe that's my core, because I wanted it when I was a kid, and I didn't have the greatest example of it growing up, because that's just unfortunately where we're at in life and how this world works. And so the same problems I dealt with are the same ones that more than likely you've dealt with in so many different areas. And we're mostly the same as people, as humans, men, women. We're 95 or 99% the same whenever it comes to how we're created. But those few teeny tiny little things that change are who we are, the hair color, eye color, facial structure, all those little things. Those are the differences. So for the vast majority, we're the same, and we deal with the same problems. We have feelings, we have emotions, we have thoughts, we have wants and desires and dreams and all that good stuff. And there's nothing wrong with any of those. It's how we deal with them, and we've lost how to deal with them. We've lost the stoic mindset and the stoic belief of how we deal with those types of situations. So I'd like to bring us back, to who we used to be. Because I have this thought of my mini that I'll be talking about in the following 10 weeks of this 10-week course that I've created over the past 2 years. One of them is to be a man, and whatever weight that actually carries anymore in today's world. To be a man means to be a traditional man. Traditionally, men were masculine. And masculine men that were traditional, they were also godly men. So to be a man, we have to be a traditional man. To be a traditional man, we have to be a masculine man. And to be a masculine man, we have to be a godly man. And I believe that life, the world, the churches have perverted and absolutely destroyed and bastardized those concepts and beliefs and ideas and what that actually means. So my intent here over the next 10 weeks is to give a different viewpoint on the traditional view of how we looked at things, how we went about our lives, how we dealt with situations, and how we overcame these obstacles and all of the sorts. And I'd like to bring us full circle back to who we used to be decades, centuries, millennia ago, whenever we actually had ourselves together and we actually had a core belief and system of who we were, what we stood for, what we believed, and all the things that fall under it. I want to bring us back. And why is because my wife of this entire thing, the reason I've spent 2 years doing literally nothing but working on this, researching, learning, talking to people, experience books, podcast, everything. My why is because that's where I was, like every single guy I've ever come across and ever heard of in my entire life. We all come from some type of problem in our life. So I want to help those guys, whether they're 13, 30, 50, 80. It doesn't matter. We have a problem to deal with. And I want to help those guys. I want to help you be able to find whatever that problem is, that deep rooted problem that we just have not dealt with, how to find it, how to be willing to take it on and to face that evil, monstrous, scar leaving thing that has been hurting us our entire life. I want to help others be able to find out how to find and deal with that, how to overcome it, and then how to grow in becoming the best, absolute best version that you can be. That's my absolute hope and dream and desire of all this time and effort, is that if even one person gets a little bit of help from everything I do from now until when I'm dead, it will be worth it for me. And seeing as though it's already helped a few people, I think we're on a good track. And so I'm hoping that these things, these ideas, these thoughts, these theories, all this stuff, I'm hoping that it can help you the same way it helped me, and it's helped many other friends and family and whatnot, from whatever your problem is, whatever your pain, whatever your struggle, whatever your confusion, loss, whatever the situation is. We are very lost. We are very purposeless right now, or we believe we are. There's a lot of pain in the world. So I want to help guide and bring other guys to becoming the absolute best that they can be, to becoming the ultimate version of who they are meant to being back to what it meant to be a man, to being the absolute best version of a man that could be, that they can be. And it all takes as simple as one thing. It's one choice, one decision that you have to make. And of course, we'll cover that in the following weeks. But today, I just want to give you guys an intro on some ideas of what I'll be going through. It's a 4-part series. The whole first part is going to be over 7 weeks, and then the last 3 parts will be over the last 3 weeks. So it's a lot of information. First part is going to be just like some 7 steps of helping you be able to get, just being able to help you out, right? Just 7 thoughts, these 7 ideas that are broken down into much more information and thoughts and examples, and much easier to follow and digest than before. And then later on, I have some more stats, theory, psychology, things that I would like to present to you guys on how the mind works and ways to understanding that. So then you can counteract and combat those negative thoughts and how you can deal with them in a positive way. Then I go into some other ideas into how you can become the best version of yourself. And then I'd like to finish this entire thing off in 10 weeks with this idea of what type of man you are. So I have an idea on a certain number of types of men and where they're at and what they're called. And so I've been thinking about this for a while. And so that's how I finish this off is, what do you want to be? And then what are you willing to do to get there? So anyways, I just wanted to come on and give you guys this like quick little overview of what's going to be going on and what I'll be going over in the following, 2.5 months, and just a lot of information that's going to be coming. Because I don't want, no matter what, we're all going to go through something no matter what. But as much as I'm able to help guide and bring others to know some things, whether that's a book or a podcast or an idea or a quote or a concept or anything, I want to be able to bring as much that I can, that I've spent literally all my time in 2 years working on, and I still will for the rest of my life be working on learning more about this stuff to be able to bring to you guys, to be able to help you out in those areas of life. Because there's always going to be something going on. We're never going to be perfect. We're never going to not have problems. But when we understand how to deal with those problems and who to give them to, and when we understand that mindset, then a lot more gets fixed and helped on. And we can go about our lives in a much different way whenever we come across these situations that we didn't know how to do on our own, and we allow God to come in and we give it to him. And I can say that's exactly what happened with me. and I'll go through all those different types of ideas and scenarios and examples of my journey during this over my whole life up until about 2 years ago. So I hope this gets you guys a little bit excited and ready for to see a couple of other videos that are coming out. And I really, even more than that, I really hope it helps you guys with whatever it is that you are confused or lost on or needing help with, because we used to learn this from our fathers decades, centuries ago. Like this was our normal. Like everyone learned this at home. But the world's not exactly what it was even years or decades ago. So we've lost a lot of who we are and who we were and the best parts of ourselves. We've lost that. So I'm really trying to, I really aim to be able to bring that best part of us back and to make us be able and to help us to be able to become who we want to be, the ultimate best version of who we are. And that's hard though, but we'll go through that more later on. So, anyways, I love you guys. I hope this is able to help you out in the future. And until then, you all have a blessed day.